What the fuck is going on, YouTube? It's Monday. It's the best day of the goddamn week. All right. Monday, you kill it. You come out the gate hot, and it sets the tone for the rest of your week. All right. That's what Mondays are about. But most importantly, is that I've just been thinking lately about my current self. I'm 26 years old. If I go back and think about my younger self at, 20, 17, 16, the years of me being that age, I always had this feeling inside of me that I wasn't good enough for anything. I always had this feeling inside of me that, something was going to happen to me and it wasn't going to be from me. I was always thinking that I didn't have hope for myself because I felt like I was never talented. I never felt like I was good enough. All my friends in my classes growing up, they were all smarter than me. And I just felt like someone was going to save me. And what I realized is that nobody's going to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. Not your coach, not your mentor, not a diet plan, not your mom and dad. Nothing is coming to save you. But that's the best fucking thing you could ever ask for. All my life, I thought just like a miracle would happen to me and I would never get it on my own. And it never worked out because I always took inaction and expecting things in return. And as I grew older, I realized that that's just not the case. I realized that's not how it works out. And once you accept the fact that this is your life and everything that you have in it, you control by taking action and doing daily things to make the shit happen, that's when your life truly changes. You have to take the action though. You have to make the shit happen. You're waiting for motivation. You're skipping workouts because you're too tired. You make all of these excuses for yourself. And this is why you're getting nowhere. This is why you're making no progress. And this is exactly what I used to do. I used to make excuses all the time. I used to wait for motivation. I used to go on endless scrolling on TikTok for some motivational reel that was going to make me want to go do something with my life. I was telling myself in my mind that anytime I didn't want to work out because I was too tired, I'm quitting on myself. Every excuse I make is me quitting on myself because I don't fully believe in myself. Every time you skip a workout because you're too tired, you're quitting on yourself. Every time you're unmotivated and you're just waiting for motivation, you're quitting on yourself. Why make excuses and quit on yourself when times get hard? When life is hard, that's a good fucking thing because it's trying to teach you something. Life is trying to see what the fuck you're made of. And if you quit on yourself every single time it gets hard, you will end up in the same spot year after year because you give up on yourself, because you have no self-belief in yourself, because you doubt yourself. You have to be fully convicted that you can do anything. If you don't believe in yourself, then why try? At the end of the day, you are the only person you have. Yourself. That is it. Nobody else. And once you realize that nobody's coming to save you, and you realize that you have to get it out the mud, that is when it changes. When you finally start believing in yourself, when you have full conviction in yourself that you can do anything, that's when it fucking changes. You hate the way you look in the mirror? Good. You can change that. Do you feel that pain when you look at yourself in the mirror and you hate the way you feel? Because I know I sure did. There was no way I can look myself in the mirror as a man and be like, yeah, I'm fucking, I'm a man. No, hell no, I ain't no man. When I was skinny fat, when I was chubby, no abs, what kind of man am I? I didn't work hard. I expected everything just to get handed to me. What kind of man is that? I hated the way I looked in the mirror so bad that I went to the gym every single day, almost twice a day, because I hated who I was. And not only did it change my physical, it changed my mindset. And that's the best thing I could have asked for. Going to the gym saved my life. Are you sick of being undisciplined? Are you sick of, not being able to chase your dreams, accomplish things you've always wanted to accomplish, get in the best shape of your life possible? Are you sick of getting made fun of? Wherever you're at in your life, we all have a different pillar of life that we're in. But whatever stage you're at, whatever pain you're feeling, whether it's the way you hate who you are, you hate how you look, or you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, good. That's pain. You can feel pain. If you can feel pain, that means you're alive. And when you recognize that, it means you're aware of the situation and that you can change. And my favorite saying of all time, it takes change to change. You got to change in order to change, but you have to want to change. Nobody else can want to change for you. You have to want it for yourself. And if you don't even want it for yourself, you will never change. And like I said, you fully have to be convicted in everything that you do. You have to fully believe in yourself. If your self-belief system is built off a shitty foundation, you will never follow through with anything you ever want to do. Now do something about it. Now here's the mindset shift that you truly need in order to become the best version of yourself. No one's coming to knock on your front door and drag your ass to the gym. Going to the gym and walking through the 2 doors is the hardest part about going to the gym. At first it is. Because you don't want to go, it's new, but that's the thing. It's not hard, it's just new. But going to the gym is the hardest step. Actually working out is a different story, but getting yourself there is the hardest step. So no, nobody's coming to drag you there. You have to get in your car and drive there yourself and walk in those fucking doors and grind your fucking ass off. And if you truly hated where you are, if you truly hated how you look and truly hated how you feel, you would get up, you would go to the gym, you would go for that run, you would kill yourself physically to build yourself internally and mentally. You have to make it happen. You have to go to the gym. You have to create that version of yourself because nobody else can for you. No one's gonna shop for your groceries. Your mom shouldn't be shopping for your groceries still. You're a fucking man. You need to go to the grocery store yourself. You need to buy groceries that are going to build you inside and outside. I'm tired of seeing grown-ass men eating cereal for breakfast. I'm tired of these grown-ass men. Here's the thing. And this is me, I have no respect for fat people. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you got all the cars in the world. I don't care if you got a big house. I don't care if you're a multi-millionaire entrepreneur. If you're fat, that means nothing to me. You are the best thing about you. Your physique is the best thing about you. Your mindset is the best thing about you. And if you don't look like a Greek god, there's an issue. And no, you don't have to technically look like, super jacked like a Greek god, but you should be in shape. You are not a leader if you are fat. Because imagine this, down the line, you want to set the standard. You want to be the example. If you have a family and kids, you want to be someone they can look up to. You want to be that icon for them. And I promise you, you will not be an icon to anyone if you are fat and overweight and obese. You have to be in the best shape possible, and it starts with going to the gym, eating a healthy diet, and just living your fucking life. Becoming the greatest version of you possible. You realize you were the answer the whole entire time. Discipline will save you. Reps will save you. Taking ownership will save you. And all of these things that you pour into your basket, all these things that you pour into your cup, once you realize that no one's coming to save me, good, I don't want anyone to save me. You learn nothing from people always taking care of shit for you. Once you realize that, good. Now you get to prove to yourself what you were truly made of. How would you ever know what you were made of if you didn't do anything hard? If you didn't go through anything hard? If life was always so fucking easy and going your way? How would you ever know what you were made of? Have you ever gone for a really long fucking run before and just like, man, I don't want to do this. I feel like quitting. I feel like giving up. Yeah, I have too. But when you push through that mental barrier, you have the breakthrough. That's you creating the strongest version of you. And it gives me fucking goosebumps right now. I literally have goosebumps on my legs because I've been there in the feeling of pushing myself through something fucking so hard that I didn't think I could make it through it, but I did it anyway. And that shit should excite the fuck out of you. If you aren't excited to be able to push through those mental barriers or physical barriers, you need to find a reason to get excited about that because it's something to get excited for. You find all the answers about yourself in the dark, not the light. When you're in the light, everything's shining. But when you're in the dark and you truly find light to shine, when you're truly in the dark, really trying to figure out who the fuck you really are, you'll find a window and you'll make the dark room bright. But you should get excited about creating the toughest version of you possible. Doing the hard things. Like, I'm sick and tired of the gym used to be going through the motions and just going to the gym was enough. That's not enough. Just going to the gym and just making it there is not enough. You have to push yourself harder than you ever have before. And that's the great thing about the gym, because you can put your pain in every set, every rep, everything that you do. You can put all your pain into that gym session. If you're going through something mentally, you can put all your pain through every set that you do. Because going through mental pain builds the physical body. You push yourself, you work your ass off, you fucking grind, you stay consistent. You will look unrecognizable. People are going to start asking you, yo, man, what have you been doing? And you're just taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your mind. You're taking care of your body. You're doing everything for yourself. But that shit will truly save you. A quick backstory on me. I grew up always playing baseball. And then I went to college for 1 year for it. And I had major shoulder problems. And I had 2 shoulder surgeries that set me back. And it was the most miserable time of my life because I couldn't play baseball anymore, which was my true passion. And once I didn't have baseball, I didn't know who the fuck I was. I lost my identity. I didn't know what to do with myself. And that's when I found the gym. But in that time, I felt like, something else was supposed to happen to me. But I realized nothing was going to happen to me unless I made it happen for me. So I got in the gym. My scrawny 6'1", 185 pound, 20-year-old self, however old I was, I finally found the gym. I was tired of being a dweeb. I was tired of feeling not enough. I was tired of feeling not good enough. I found the gym, and I never fucking put it down. But that's the biggest thing, is that once you finally start showing up for yourself, you have to keep showing up for yourself every single day. Because at the end of the day, the only person that has your back is you. So keep grinding, keep being consistent, do all the things you need to do, Do all the things you have to do, and you can do anything you fucking want. To get in the best shape of your life, it takes 110% effort out of you. Even if you're at your most tiredest day and you could only give 10% of what you have in you, that's still 100 fucking percent. If all you have is 5% because you were so fucking tired and so mentally beat up and so physically beat up, and you only have 5% of you, and you give it that 5%, if that's as much as you have, you're giving 100%. But never give up on yourself. Fully believe in yourself that you can do anything you want and you can accomplish and achieve anything you want. But you have to convict yourself. Nobody else is going to tell you that you can do it. You have to tell yourself that. You have to believe that. It starts with building your mindset from the inside, and the physique will follow. So be thankful that nobody's coming to save you, because you don't want that anyway. That creates a weak soldier. But you are the strongest soldier of the pack. And you know exactly how to make this shit happen. So go do it. For me, I wake up every single morning. I journal. I read. I either do a cold face plunge or a cold shower. I go for a walk. And there's this really cool thing that I heard, that if you are struggling through anything and you just need to take a break from life for just 1 second, don't be hung up on anything. Don't think about it too long. But if you just need to take a break for 1 fucking second, when you're in the shower, don't think of anything. You call these things mental aid stations. When you're reading a book, when you're journaling, don't think about anything but what's on your thoughts that you just want to write down in the journal. When you're in the shower, don't think about the problems you have. When you're in the gym, don't think about the problems you have. When you're on that run, don't think about the problems you have. Take the time for yourself just to be with yourself. Be by yourself. Build your character. Don't worry about anything when you're on those things. So you don't need to go to therapy. You just take the little things that you do for yourself as mental aid stations, and that's the way you take care of your mind. That's the way you take care of your body. That's the way you take care of your own personal soul. So be blessed that nobody is coming to save you. That's the only way you could ever want it anyway. But you can truly accomplish and achieve anything you want in your life. And it starts with showing up for yourself every single day, being consistent, getting in the best shape of your life. That will change your life. I hope you have a great fucking day. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Brandon_Kernan. And I hope you have a blessed fucking day. And I will see you in the next one.